Please welcome to the stage Vice President of Global Sales, LinkedIn, Greg Willis.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to B2Believe. We are so glad to have you with us today. I'm really excited to see everyone today. My name is Greg Willis. I lead global sales for LinkedIn Marketing Solutions online sales organization, affectionately known as OSO. Now don't get online confused with self-serve. Our OSO sales reps, many of whom are with you here today, are dedicated to helping you onboard to our platform, help you optimize your campaigns, and provide you with the tools, the recommendations, and the programs to help you grow your business. Now, I am really excited to be here today and honored to be kicking off this because this is LinkedIn's inaugural B2Believe Marketing Summit. I'm really excited about today because the next couple of days are dedicated to you, our valued customers and partners. B2Believe is an opportunity for us to bring together the B2B marketing community, to connect, to learn, and to innovate. Today more than ever, with the challenges in the marketplace, we need space to share ideas and to unlock new opportunities. We have a ton in store for you today, some insightful presentations, some practical tools, and some amazing speakers. What really makes today special is you, our audience, because I believe in this room today is the next generation of iconic brands. Hopefully, the connections you make, the ideas you generate, and the energy you draw will bring you one step closer to your growth objectives and bring you closer to being one of those iconic brands. I also want to take a moment to welcome all of our customers who are joining us around the world on our live stream. We're excited to have you with us and are looking forward to putting on a great show. We open today with a video of breakthrough moments throughout history. Those inflection points that you can point to and say, yeah, that's when things changed. One of those moments was the Chicago's World's Fair of 1893. That was a moment that played host to tremendous innovation and expansion in technology. The dishwasher, the zipper, the Ferris wheel, Tesla's power grid, just to name a few. But it wasn't just about the technology. It was about the people. It was about, in its purest sense, it was about convention. It was the experience of seeing the world through a new lens and drawing inspiration from their peers and forging partnerships that generated those new ideas. That's what propelled the technological development in the years that followed. And candidly, that's what we're going for today. Do you think the attendees and exhibitors at that moment knew what they were a part of? Did they know what would follow? I'm not sure they did. But they did share in the belief that inspiration and collaboration are the fundamental ingredients to real innovation. And as I mentioned, that's what we're going for today. We're thrilled to bring this group of marketing leaders together to embody that same spirit, to meet with each other, to celebrate B2B, and more importantly, we hope the ideas and partnerships formed today will fuel the growth of B2B for years to come. Because we think this time is long overdue. B2B marketers have worked in a world that really wasn't built for them. We've worked in a world that's built almost entirely on B2C marketing principles. It starts with something as simple as, who are we actually targeting? And how should we think about quantifying and qualifying reach when only a small fraction of the general population actually buys our products. B2C world is built on individual identity because every individual can make a decision on which toothpaste they want to buy. But who makes a decision on which CRM a company should buy? Let's also think about brand strength. It's a methodology that's great for measuring affinity for things like soft drinks and detergents. But I'd argue it's ill-suited for reflecting the complex and long-range decisions that our customers are often challenged with making. And how about storefronts? There's no single place a new business can go to learn all about the B2B products and companies that are in the market. I get tons of information on where to buy a flat screen TV. Where's my one-stop shop for reviews on ERP platforms? That's been the story of B2B marketers. We've been lefties in a righties world. But today we're going to try and change that. Throughout today, you're going to hear from some amazing leaders, storytellers, and creators who are here to help us solve some of the problems that we face as B2B marketers. But before I bring them to the stage, I'd like to celebrate the accomplishments of a few companies who are here with us today, who are leading the way in this B2B revolution. First, I'd like to highlight a company where B2B marketers have demonstrated an amazing talent for telling creative stories, and that is Canva. Canva is an online publishing software company with a mission to empower everyone in the world to design anything and publish anywhere. The products are used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, and other visual content. Earlier this year, they launched a campaign that humanized their brand and cut through the noise. The campaign read, "Some design is out of reach. We say it's already in your hands. So what will you design today?" The campaign highlighted the promise of their brand, empowering and putting individual users right at the center. You come away feeling that with their help, you can make any creative idea become a reality. B2B marketers are also changing how and where people work. Jobs Ohio is an economic development agency, and their goal is to get companies to relocate their businesses within the region. The Jobs Ohio team is joining us today from our live stream, so welcome Jobs Ohio. Their marketers have an opportunity to make a real impact, but they work in an industry that follows a pretty rigid playbook. The typical message goes, we have the best talent, we have the best infrastructure, so you should invest here. But the marketers at Jobs Ohio flipped that. They were more playful and courageous in their messaging. They captured verbatims from people moving to and from Ohio and used it to poke a little fun at themselves and at other cities, leveraging billboards and targeted campaigns. The campaigns became super relevant, especially during the pandemic, when people were starting to really rethink where they lived, where they worked, and why. This impact doesn't happen overnight. You think your sales cycles are long? It takes up to 5 years to figure out how to move a business. But they were very persistent and consistent in their messaging and really focusing on departing what the rest of the crowd was doing. The outcome? The work of Jobs Ohio supported a $2 billion investment from Intel for a chip manufacturing facility, and they also supported a $1 million facility expansion by Amazon. These are just a couple examples of making a difference through messaging innovation. And finally, B2B marketers have the power to drive business transformation as well as go-to-market strategy. Vimeo is a leading video experience platform. They support a wide range of customers, from creatives to entrepreneurs to many in the Fortune 500, with video creation, hosting, streaming, and more. I believe they're also joining us from the live stream today, so welcome to the Vimeo team. Historically, they were seen as kind of a YouTube alternative, a place to host your videos. This space was extremely commoditized. And they were really trying to think there was so much more in the growth in using video on the business-to-business users. And they thought that users wanted to do more than just store their video somewhere. The marketers had an interesting task: how to get their internal and their external audiences thinking about B2B as part of the Vimeo brand. As I'm sure many of you can attest, leading internal change is extremely difficult. They were an emerging B2B team inside of a larger and emerging B2C organization and were tasked with educating folks across the entire company. At the same time, they were responsible for educating the external market about this shift. They leveraged webinars, event promotions, branding, and lead generation efforts to zero in on the right audiences and change this perception within the marketplace. Well, the shift in strategy has paid off, and they've been able to carve out a lane in video as video continues to explode within the B2B space, and they've established themselves as a front runner within this market. These are just a few of the stories we're going to share here today, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And we honestly celebrate all that you're doing to help lead B2B into this new era. Now let's talk about what's in store we have for the rest of the day. This morning, you're going to hear from LinkedIn's Chief Marketing and Communications Officer, Melissa Selcher, who will share the importance of promise making and the opportunity for B2B marketers across the world. We'll also hear from LinkedIn's VP of Marketing of our ads business, Jim Habig, on the role of storytelling for B2B marketing teams, including his own. I'm looking forward to hearing from Zoolander, Ben Stiller, about his cross-discipline creative approach. And then we'll also have a look forward from our Vice President of Product, Gyanda Sachdeva, on some of the new tools and products we're going to have on LinkedIn. We'll close with a fireside chat from Michael Park from ServiceNow, and then we'll break for lunch. During lunch, we'll encourage you to connect with one another. We'll encourage you to connect with your LinkedIn team and enjoy the time to build community. And throughout the day, we'll also ask you to share brilliant moments with your community on LinkedIn by using the hashtag B2Believe. Our social team is standing by to reshare the best moments from the day. We'll come back together as a group in the afternoon to hear more on the economic conditions and what we're seeing across LinkedIn from Karen Kimbrough, LinkedIn's chief economist. We'll end the day in celebration, hopefully inspired, connected, and excited about the future of B2B and what we can achieve together. I am so excited to have you here today and excited about what we have in store for the rest of the day. We're calling today B2Believe because it's about belief that in times of uncertainty, our collective energy is our most important resource. It's belief that B2B's best days are ahead. And it's belief that we are building something special. So who's ready for a great day? Who's ready for a great day? If so, I believe you're in the right place. With that in mind, I am thrilled to welcome LinkedIn's Chief Marketing and Communications Officer, Melissa Selcher, to the stage. Thank you, welcome, and enjoy the rest of the day.